Charles Stewart.
And the Reverend Dr. Anthony Williams.
We are Church Without Walls.
And we are here today to give you information that you don't normally get at church.
We come your way every Monday morning, 11 to 12.
Call in with your comment or your questions, and we'll be glad to try and answer them for you. If we don't have the answer today, we will get it to you on a message.
Don't you dare miss it.
This is Congressman Cedric Richmond, and you're watching the New Orleans Talk Network.
Hi, this is Stan Schofield, and I'm inviting all of my KWK family and my family to watch Church Without Walls, 11 o'clock on Mondays, for the greatest and latest show around. Thank you.
I'm Cynthia Lee Shang, and you're watching Church Without Walls on New Orleans Talk Network.
Hi, I'm Sheriff Joe LaPinto, and you are watching the New Orleans Talk Network.
This program does not reflect the views and opinions of the New Orleans Talk Network. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. You are listening and you are watching Church Without Walls in the studios of the New Orleans Talk Network. We come your way every Monday morning, 11 to 12 Central Standard Time. If you are watching or you listening, tell your friend about Church Without Walls. Remember, you are we and you are the church. The name of the show is Church Without Walls. But remember, we God chosen people, so we are the church. So Church Without Walls, we provide the topic and you provide the conversation. But tell your neighbor and a friend to check us out. We come on, as I said, early, 11 to 12 Central Standard Time. Tell your neighbor to download their app, www. New Orleans Talk Network. We also on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. So you can listen to us as well as watch us on Church Without Walls. Your call is important to us, and you listen to us is important. But we provide a service that too many other radio stations don't provide. You is a part of what we do. We on the air to share our belief. We love our country. We love our state. We love the parish that we live in. So we like to share our view with our listening audience. And we thank you so much for listening and watching. And I'll be encouraged every week by, different people call me. And they said they enjoyed the show. And many, when they get in from work, they always say, man, I took an hour out of my time, man. I put you on my TV, man, and I check the show out, and I enjoy the show. So thank you so much. And we look forward to year 2020 to having many important people that we think that have important information, valuable information that they know and that we need to know. So many of those guests who will be coming on Church Without Walls. I'm your host, Charles Stewart, and the co-host is Dr. Anthony Williams. And every Monday morning, we come to talk to you. And again, I said we provide the topic and you provide the conversation. If you like to call us, you can dial 1-563-999-1808. and we'll be happy to take your calls. And your call it matter, and just the knowledge that you have that you want to share with the people, to our listening audience. It means so much to a lot of people to know something that they thought they knew, but they didn't know. And this is what the show is all about: providing information that something that I don't know, and you can share with me something I may know that you don't know. And this is what the show is all about: Church Without Wall. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. Today, we know got a lot of people somewhat disappointed. They had some of the playoff game. Y'all know the Saints got beat a couple of weeks ago, and many they had a couple of games yesterday. A lot of people were disappointed into some of the outcome of a couple of games Saturday and yesterday. However, congratulations to the team that won, that continued. They marched to the Super Bowl, and congratulations to the team that went so far. Some teams didn't even make the runoff. So congratulations to all the teams that didn't make it, and congratulations to the team that make. But today we're going to be talking about the the championship game that is going on in the Superdome here in New Orleans, Louisiana. The national championship game, and between the Clemson Tigers and the LSU Tigers. So you got two Tigers going at each other tonight for the national championship. And our topic today: who you believe will win this game tonight, and you can give us the reason why you think they're gonna win. And certainly, it's overwhelming. Everybody I talk with, they saying LSU Tigers gonna win, and they give me all kind of reasons why that LSU are going to win. So I would like for you to give me a call. Let me know how you feel about it. And Church Without Wall, we is not a sports show, but we like to talk about what the community and the people talking about. And the reason why we chose to talk about the national championship game because that's what everybody talking about. So I don't want to rock the boat. So I want to get in on the conversation. I don't want to be left out. I want to talk about the national championship game too. And normally we usually talk about things in our community and things on the political end. But today we're going to be talking sports today. And I like to let our listening audience know that on the New Orleans Talk Network, they do have a sports show that come on every Thursday night, and it called Fan View. And them brothers, they be going after it. So anytime if you love sport, want to talk about sport, you can tune in on Thursday. I think they start at 6 o'clock, and they got they well organized, and they have sometimes they have professional football players be on their show, and they have some of the local high school coaches be on their show. So it's a very a good show that I would encourage you to check them out on Thursday night, and they call Fan View. But anyway, Church Without Walls is going to be talking about a little sport today, and we want to know who you believe will win the game tonight. And I was as I said earlier, we're talking to some friends about who will win the game. And I kid you not, I found one person believe that Clemson actually have a chance of winning the game. Now I am looking at both teams, and both teams certainly is two outstanding teams. Both teams is undefeated. Both of them is 14-0. Both teams have outstanding quarterback. One team have to have the Heisman Trophy winner, Joe Burrow. So when you really look at it, they comparing the two quarterbacks, Joe Burrow and Trevor Williams, and they saying who is the better quarterback. And that's something that we're going to try to actually, when we come back after commercial break, we're going to look at both quarterbacks and see which quarterback that you think that going to have a more impact on the game tonight. Would it be Joe Burrow, the Heisman Trophy winner, or Trevor Williams? So we're going to take a break, and when we come back off our break, we're going to get in which quarterback would have a great impact on the game tonight. I'm going to tell you my opinion and why. So my sister and brother, you are listening, and you are watching Church Without Walls.
Are you looking for a home to live stream your next event? Give us a call here at Bethesda Community Event Center, the only place on the Gulf Coast that can host and broadcast live your wedding reception, your baby shower, business seminar, and any other special event. Give us a call at 504-708-9454 for more details.
This is Charles Stewart.
And the Reverend Dr. Anthony Williams.
We are Church Without Walls.
And we are here today to give you information that you don't normally get at church.
We come your way every Monday morning, 11 to 12.
Call in with your comment or your questions, and we'll be glad to try and answer them for you. If we don't have the answer today, we will get it to you on a message.
Don't you dare miss it.
The New Orleans Talk Network, now on your mobile device, on your computer, in your ear, and interactive. It's new, it's innovative, and it's on your mobile device. Android, iPhone, iPad, and on your computer. Take us wherever you go. Because we're interactive. 504-341-TALK. That's 504-341-8255.
This program does not reflect the views and opinions of the New Orleans Talk Network. Viewer discretion is advised.
We are back. You are watching Church Without Walls in the studios of the New Orleans Talk Network. We here every Monday morning, 11 to 12 Central Standard Time. Thank you for wherever you may be for listening and watching. We are talking about the National Championship game tonight between a Clemson Tiger and an LSU Tiger. And certainly, by popular demand, everyone I talk to probably 9 out of every 10 people you talk to, they are picking LSU to win the game tonight, and I can understand why they believe that LSU will win because LSU certainly like they 14-0, their record is overwhelming, impressive. They did something that very few teams can beat. They beat the number one team in the country at one time, Alabama. They beat Alabama. They beat the number three team in the country. I think that was Ohio State, and they beat quite a few teams that were rated in the top 10. So and they look at Clemson. They say Clemson haven't really played anybody, and but when you look at Clemson record, I think what people could be overlooking, Clemson won the national championship. I think they've been in it the last 3-4 years, and they have won it twice. And quiet it kept. I mean, everybody talk about Alabama, but Clemson is right there with them, and their head coach is quite a coach. And if Clemson win this game tonight, I think that he would be recognized as one of the greatest football coaches in America because Lou Saban get all the credit and notoriety, but if you can win 3 national championships, that's something Lou Saban haven't did, and Clemson certainly have one of the greatest college program that they have in the country. Last year they had out of the front four, they had 3 number one draft picks that went to the NFL. That's how great their team was last year. And guess what? Last year, Clemson Tigers they allowed their opponents 14 points per game. Get me real good. Last year they allowed 14 points a game. The team that was a team that played against them averaged 14 points a game. And they had 3 number one draft picks on that team. But guess what? This year, that was in 1998, 20,018 and 2019, they allowed their opponents 10 points a game. So you would have figured by them losing 3 number one draft pick on the front line, their defense is better. So have they played against good defense like this? I mean, we have to take under consideration that Clemson Tigers is the national champ. And you have to, to beat the champs, you have to go in there and beat them. And I don't think that Clemson's going to come into the state of Louisiana, going to lay down and, they talk about how LSU quarterback Joe Burrow going to run over Clemson Tigers, but I'm concerned about Trevor Lawrence, the quarterback from Clemson. This guy, from my understanding, haven't lost a game in high school or college. And I seen him run it in a game against Ohio State. I mean, a guy his size, he ran away from no defensive back. Like they were standing still until they gained. He was constantly pulling away. So a lot of people call him Sunshine. He got the long hair, and I remember Pastor John was telling me that a few people had him laughing about. They better be careful there with old Sunshine. Say old Sunshine may be kind of hard to deal with, and I happen to be on the I was watching television this morning, and y'all remember Leonard Fournette that played for LSU, and who he played for. I forget the name I can't call the name. Jacksonville. He played for now. He was drafted number 4 overall, and he was on television this morning. He said, "LSU got something for Sunshine." You talk about Trevor Lawrence, so it said to me, I said, "Hold it, Leonard." You don't want to give him no, you don't want to, give him too much more motivation. If I'm more sure that Clemson coach going to probably get that clip and take it in the locker room and tell Trevor Lawrence, look what they said about you. They call you Sunshine. Y'all remember the movie? Y'all remember that movie that with Denzel Washington, and I know it was something about the Taggers. I can't think of the name. It probably come to me, but the young man who played quarterback in that movie, he had the long hair like Trevor Lawrence, and they called him Sunshine. So this is what they called in Leonard Fournette, and I said like yesterday. Pastor Joan had me laughing about, somebody was laughing about, they better watch your Sunshine. So I said to the LSU Tigers, y'all better watch your Sunshine tonight. And something else that I think going overlooking this game, LSU have a great team. They probably the quarterback, as you know, this year, for whatever reason, God bless him, gave him the ability to, he done set, many, many records. And, he been over outstanding. And I don't know if he can keep this up. You feel that Clemson, they know what it takes to be national champ. They done been national champ. They are national champ till somebody win it from them. And you wonder if LSU, most of the outstanding players, they got a bunch of them. And you wonder when they blow that whistle tonight on kickoff, you wonder if the pressure going to get to them. And they realize they stepping in the ring with a champ, and it's a different ball game, ain't no playoff game. We found that out with Jackson, with the Baltimore Ravens, that championship time is a different. It's almost 2 different seasons. Everybody step up, and Clemson coach have the ability. The guy know how to coach. So tonight, I think gonna be a hell of a game. Some people say it's gonna be 40. Each team will score 40 points. I don't believe that's gonna happen. I'm looking for the game to maybe be maybe 28-21 in that neighborhood. If it be that much, because I think Clemson going to slow the game down. And when we come back from a break, I'm gonna tell y'all the reason why I think that it's not gonna be a high scoring game. You are listening. You are watching Church Without Walls. You want to get in on this conversation? Dial 1-563-999-1808. We'll be right back.
The New Orleans Talk Network, now on your mobile device, on your computer, in your ear, and interactive. It's new, it's innovative, and it's on your mobile device. Android, iPhone, iPad, and on your computer. Take us wherever you go. Because we're interactive. 504-341-TALK. That's 504-341-8255.
Yep.
This is Charles Stewart.
And the Reverend Dr. Anthony Williams.
We are Church Without Walls.
And we are here today to give you information that you don't normally get at church.
We come your way every Monday morning, 11 to 12.
Call in with your comment or your questions, and we'll be glad to try and answer them for you. If we don't have the answer today, we will get it to you on a message.
Don't you dare miss it.
New year, new show. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Dr. Rhonda M. Lawson, and I'm coming back at you with the new year of Horizons with Meet the World Image Solutions. And this year, we're moving to Monday night with brand new exciting guests and engaging literary conversation. And we want our listening audience to be there with us because this is going to be a year you will not forget. Catch us every Monday night, 7 p.m., right here on the New Orleans Talk Network. And you can also reach us on the Meet the World Image Solutions Facebook page, the Meet the World Image Solutions YouTube page, and we're on Podbean, iTunes, and Google Play. So catch us every Monday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. See you there.
This program does not reflect the views and opinions of the New Orleans Talk Network. Viewer discretion is advised.
We are back. You are listening and you are watching Church Without Walls in the studios of the New Orleans Talk Network. We come your way every Monday morning, 11 to 12. Dr. Reverend Anthony Williams is the host, and Charles Stewart. We come your way every Monday morning trying to knock them doors down that's standing in your way. And we normally used to be talking about community things that happen in the community, where it may be in our church house, political community. That's a normal conversation for us to have every Monday. Anything that's going on that would help our citizens and would help this country, would help our community. But today, we're a little bit talking about what everybody's talking about. Everywhere you go is LSU, and Clemson Tigers national championship game. And Dr. William and I, we try to engage our listening audience and the people in the community. We try to be engaged with them, whatever they're talking about. That's what we want to talk about. I mean, it's not, we're not selfish, just want to throw down on the people on what we want to talk about, we want to talk about what the people talk about. And that's why today we were talking about LSU. And before we went to the break, I was talking to our listening audience about, I don't think it's gonna be a high scoring game tonight. They predict that every both teams gonna score over 40 points, and all your experts feel that way. But I don't feel that way, and my reason for not feeling that way because I said earlier that Clemson defense only allowed 10 points a game. And let me tell y'all what I see in my handicap in the game. And this you can say this is Charles Sturt theory. LSU most time LSU get the ball. I think 87% of the time that LSU have the ball, 80% of the time, like when they score, they take an average less than 4 minutes, about 3 minutes. But they take about 3.5 minutes to less than 4 minutes to score. So you scoring that fast, you're not giving your defense a lot of time to rest. And not saying LSU gonna be scoring that regular, but I was saying that over this year, LSU defense haven't had to really play all that hard because they score so many points. So the defense, as you know, they gave up a lot of points against Ole Miss and other teams. They gave, I think, it's Ole Miss. I don't know if they gave up 30 something or 40 something points, but the point that I'm making is that Clemson is entirely a different team from a lot of teams that LSU. Well, LSU only team that was bannered so much that I think that LSU may have been Georgia and Texas. If you know they opened the game against Texas, well, Texas scored quite a few points against them, and Texas had a running game, but I don't think that LSU have run into a running game that they're gonna run into tonight. That quarterback that they Trevor Lawrence, who they call Sunshine, I think that he gonna be released tonight. I think he gonna do a lot of running, and they gonna hold the possession of the ball when they get it. And also, I think what quietly overlook is Clemson running back. He averaged, I think, 8 yards a carry. And I know if my memory serves me correctly, he gained over 1,500 yards. And they not even talking about that in the news. So with that kind of running game, LSU gonna have to play some defense, and I think Ole Miss proved that you can run against their defense, and also I think Auburn did a little bit. So the game gonna have to be played, and I think the game gonna be a better game. Some people say it's gonna be a blowout after the first quarter. That people can leave and go home, and you ain't gonna be able to leave and go home anyway. 'Cause I think the brothers ain't gonna be there, so they gonna make you stay till you leave. So anyway, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be one hell of a game. I think LSU gonna have to show they is number one, and they playing. They done earned their right. Both teams is 14-0, and LSU gonna have to prove that they can play a 60-minute game, and this where I think the problem may come in LSU. They won most of the game. They won them real easy, and Clemson is a team that they seem to the personality of that team. They seem to they handle pressure real well. If you know it, Ohio State got up on them 10-0. Coach told them, no problem. Let's do what we do. And a team like that, you got to play the whole 60 minutes. You can't play some quick minutes and stand back and look. It's going to be a fight. And I predict that no team, either one of them teams, will score over 30 points. I think Clemson going to be a team that tonight going to play ball possession. When they get the ball, they're going to run it down LSU throat. And I seen that in Tennessee game in Baltimore. They got bullied by Tennessee. They ran it down their throat. And I know a lot of people may disagree with me.
I disagree.
Dr. Williams said he disagreed, but I think that they a young man. I can't think his name. I don't know if his name, the running back for
Clyde Edwards.
For no, I'm talking. Hollywood is the Trevor Lawrence is a quarterback. They call him Hollywood, but they got a running back. I think his name is Trevor or Travis or something. His name. Thing. This brother can run. He averaged 8 yards. Anytime you can tote that P, 8 yard, average 8 yard to carry, you're a bad boy. And I think that could be the most valuable player in the game tonight. That's a sleeper that I'm predicting that the whole world may get to know who this young man is tonight. I just think that nobody's not interviewing him. He's not in the news. But when I look at this brother, average 8 yards to carry, I said, Dr. Williams, this is a bad brother. And I think that LSU, they're going to have to, LSU, we all want them to win. But if they're going to win, they got to play a 60-minute game. I mean, it's going to be a fight. I mean, Clemson coach, for whatever reason, he seemed to know how to motivate his guys, and his guys don't be in the news, in the newspaper, in the news, but they do their job, and they do it well, and they understand their job.
Well, you're going to have to look at the lines, what's coming on the line, defense and offense. That's going to determine the game.
Right.
That's going to determine the game.
Yeah, well, I'm saying that Clemson offensive line they gonna bully LSU.
Well, I got to go with my home team.
Well, I'm not saying I'm not going with them, but I'm kind of saying how I think the game gonna go. And another thing that I predict, that if you look at LSU, the quarterback, and God knows he's been great, man. Like, I mean, God just bless him. Like, everything he touched, even with the coach, everything they done did this year, it's been almost perfect. And the quarterback,
he's been good, but has he run against a line like the LSU Tigers?
Yeah, I mean, he ran over.
That was them.
Oklahoma got one of the better defensive, better. Probably Oklahoma might have I don't know if it's could be picked one or two.
The first team
defensive lineman for Ohio State.
The first team that scores is going to be the one that's going to win the game.
No, that's going to be a fight. You playing for national championship. Alabama found that out.
Alabama be a fighting plan, but the first team that scores is the one that's going to win the game.
Well, I don't know about the first team that scored, but I do know it's going to be a fight, and it's going to be, when I say a fight,
it's supposed to be a fight.
And but everybody's saying it's going to be a blowout, Joe Burrow, and I was telling a friend of mine, I said, Clean, if LSU don't win this game, man, the whole state might have down today, But that, and also, while we talking, Dr. William, as we speak, I think the inauguration is going on at this time. We want to congratulate the governor for him, and I know LSU cancel all classes today, not for the governor inauguration, but for LSU football team being in town, and they're playing for national championship. I guess they felt that those kids that is in school, that they wouldn't have their attention today, so they choose to cancel classes today.
They want support for the team.
Yeah, well, they're gonna have a lot of Tigers fans in there, and the Tigers and I wonder, and I'm hoping that the coach is paying some of the same attention that I'm paying to that this young man, averaging 8 yards a carry, and got me worried there, Dr. William, and then Sunshine, he got me worried.
I don't know why Sunshine got you all hopped up. You all on to Sunshine.
Yeah, Sunshine got me all nervous there, man. That joker, big old joker, looked like he about 6'8", man, and he weigh about, I don't know how much he weigh, he weigh almost 300 pounds. You gotta remember
that a small axe can cut down a mighty tree.
Right. But Ohio State, when they unload him against Ohio State couldn't believe it. So we're going to have to...
LSU have to realize that they can't let no fear come in contact with them right now. All they have to do is go out on the field and have commitment, be strong, be the team that they are, and they'll come out victorious.
I don't think they have no fear. I mean, you see all the players, all of them seem to be happy, relaxed. But Dr. William, we got to take another break, and after we take another break, we're going to close it out by talking about LSU and the president in town. Should he be at a game like this here with no many people blocking up the traffic?
They ain't coming to see the president. They're coming to see LSU play. That's what you need
but
to
I'm saying the president in town with that extra security, you got to go probably 3 hours early to be able to get in. Is that a bad time for the president to be coming to an event like that because he corrupt everything, the whole city? And I remember when, if I remember something correct, Barack Obama, he came to one of those, might have been NBA game or whatever it was. He showed up to the game, but he didn't tell nobody that he was coming. He eased in there. Once the game had started, they eased him on in there, and it didn't disrupt the city. But, the president here, said, like, everybody, they're going to shut all the interstate down, and they're going to be quite a test tonight for people that getting in and out the game and from it. In other words, you got to get that 3 hours early, and you're probably going to be 2 hours late getting out of there because you can't leave the Superdome until you leave. But we're going to take our last break. And after break, we're going to be talking about, should the president be coming to this city with a national championship game going? What kind of corruption that caused the city? We'll be back.
Here at Jones Insurance, your full-service agency, let us take care of all your insurance needs. We provide homeowners insurance, flood, rental, commercial, auto, and life insurance. Don't let the unexpected tragedy destroy your family's future. Here at Jones Insurance, 7603 West Bank Expressway, Monroe, Louisiana, 772. Contact Lois at 504-348-1492.
Hi, I'm Prophetess Charlene Duforce.
And I'm Bishop Carol Duforce Sr.
And we're from Living Witnesses Ministries.
And we also have a program on the internet called Living by the Word Daily. And we're seen every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 12 noon Central Time on the New Orleans Talk Network.
And we would like to invite you to tune in with us every Wednesday morning. Again, 11 to 12 noon Central Daylight Time. Please join us as we teach the Word of God. Thank you, and God bless.
God bless you.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
This program does not reflect the views and opinions of the New Orleans Talk Network. Viewer discretion is advised.
All them SOB.
Yeah. We are back. You are listening. You're watching Church Without Walls. If you have a comment, feel free to call 1-563-999-1808. Again, 1-563-999-1808. Dr. William and myself, we are talking about the national championship game tonight, and you have thousands of people in the city, and everywhere you look, it's like LSU, quite natural. LSU is about 90 miles away from New Orleans, so it's almost like a home game to LSU. And Clemson Tigers. Now, Clemson Tigers, they got their supporters in town, but LSU are quite natural by they in the state. It's almost like a home game for them because they're going to have more people that can't get in the game.
But Dr. Charles, the question is, should the president have come to the game tonight, causing all the restrictions that's going to be put out there right now, blocking them down off the interstate and whatnot? That's already traffic coming into New Orleans. So should the president have come to the LSU and Clemson game tonight?
If I was one of his advisors, I would have told him that going to a game like that with all the tension that's going on in the country, if I had a ticket, I'm not going to the game, but if I would have been one that was going to the game, I would have been somewhat nervous, man, because, man, with all this stuff going up, man, the people, you never know what's going to get blowed up especially with him showing up with those many people that going to be there, because Dr. Williams, they can have more people outside of the dome, normally in them championship games. People could come in town. They know they can't get tickets, but they have hundreds of thousands of people sometimes just be on the street tailgating, and so with him coming to town, I don't know what time he's coming here, but they got to shut down all the highways, people getting off from work, trying to get home, to their family. I mean, it's going to be a lot of, he going to disrupt a lot of things that going to go down. If you're going to the game, you got to get there at least about 3 hours early.
You got to ask yourself a question. Is it a publicity stunt that you're trying to get people to look at you in a different retrospect? Is it a publicity stunt? You coming so that will feel like that will turn the heads of many people in Louisiana toward the president, regardless to what else is happening?
This is Dr. Williams. This is not in Louisiana. That's across the world. People all over the world, people look at the national championship game. So
I understand that, but what I'm saying, I understand that. But is this a plight for a publicity stunt?
I mean, it's just good. It's good politics. I mean, Dr. Williams, like I said,
with all the stuff that's going on in the country right now, all the stuff that's happening in the country right now, where should the president focus be?
He should be focused upon running the country, and I don't even think that he really cared about no football. Because remember, he made a statement in Georgia that all of them were a bunch of SOBs, so he don't really care about no football. But I guess he see an opportunity for the whole world. Not just everybody to see him at the football game.
Everybody have pleasures. Everybody have desires. But when you hold the highest office in the land, your focus should be upon uh, some of the stuff that's happening in the country. You got too much going on in the country right now. That's just my opinion, and his focus should be upon what's going on in the country, right, rather than a football game.
Yeah,
I love LSU, and
I
I
hear
want to
you,
see
Dr.
LSU
William.
win, but I don't think that his focus should be on a football game. Now, that's just my opinion.
Well, you got to give Trump credit for being president. Anything that he can use to
His advantage.
help Donald Trump, he gonna use it. Anything exposed. Now the exposure you're gonna get tonight, it probably costs him millions of dollars to pay for that kind of advertising. He can get it free to say he was at the National Championship game. I mean, he realized millions of people love college football, and he know that million of them. My guess, you would have at least about 250 million people gonna look at that game tonight. So he understand that. So he said, if I be there, if they put the
Well, that's
camera on me
why
twice,
that's why I asked the question: is it a publicity stunt?
you call it you call it publicity stuff or
Trump
whatever,
is, Trump is,
whatever way you want to word it. Some
President
people
Trump.
call it
President Trump
publicity.
is a businessman.
Yeah,
And
he understand that.
as a businessman, when you're out there, you're gonna use everything to your advantage. Anything that can cause you to close, that's what you're gonna use, and that's what Trump is doing now.
Yeah, well, he used his power to do what he want to do. If he said, "I want to go to the game," I mean, they ain't gonna stop him. Say,
No, they ain't gonna stop him.
But how much money that going on at the
how
city?
much money does it cost in the state? That's the main
It
question.
gonna cost a lot of money for him to come here because he got an extra police security. I mean, to me, it was enough pressure on the policemen already,
Right,
to control the crowd that
in
there for
Louisiana
the
right now. There's enough
for
pressure.
the
There's
national
enough pressure on
championship
him.
game, and with all the killing going in New Orleans, that the cop hand full for him to come in, gonna be even. They got even more pressure on him. And it costs a lot of money. I said, but I don't think he really care about that. I mean, only thing he care about is he know over 200 million people gonna be watching that game on television across the United States.
That's business.
Yeah, and so you can't. So I can't blame him for using that. I'm just saying, if it were me,
I can
I
blame
was
him. You
advising
can't
him I
blame him.
wouldn't
You
do
can't
it.
blame him, but I could blame him. As a polling the highest office in the land, you should think about restrictions. You should think about the pressure that's going to be on the police departments. You already got extra police being brought into the city right now, and you're thinking about all that traffic jam is going to start. It's going to cause a lot of traffic jam because a lot of
Yeah.
people are not going to be able to leave out of there until the president is gone. Then
Right.
that may be 2 hours after the game.
Yeah.
So that's creating a lot of problems. That's creating a lot of problems for the city and for the officials in here. That's creating a lot of problems. So to me, his focus should be elsewhere on what's happening in the world as holding the highest office in the land. That's just my personal opinion. I can't speak for nobody else. I'm speaking for me, myself.
Yeah. I mean, well, Dr. Williams, I mean, you're right about what you're saying is that he shouldn't, like, and it got so much. They got the governor inauguration going on. That's that's a lot going on. That's going on in Baton Rouge right now, and then you got the game tonight. I mean, like I said, that's hard for some work people. You get off from work, you got to wait 2 or 3 hours before you
Baton
can get
Rouge,
on the highway.
around 4 o'clock, that traffic is atrocious out there.
Yeah,
That traffic is bumper to bumper.
yeah. But
So
it's gonna be that way in New Orleans. Now, like I said, I don't know what time the president's supposed to arrive, but whenever he do, they gonna shut the highway down.
they didn't already talk about shutting down certain parts of the city right now.
And then the hard part about it is the people that go in the game. I mean, they make sure they get the game on time. How many hours they got to leave? 3 hours. 3 hours ahead of time to get in there. And then a guy was telling me
that's to try to alleviate some of that traffic. They're telling people to come
Yeah.
early. You know,
Yeah.
those police gonna have their hands gonna be full.
Yeah.
Trying to regulate that traffic that's coming to the Superdome. The interstate's gonna be packed.
Yeah.
The people who have the concern
No, the
about
interstate ain't gonna be packed.
the interstate gonna be packed unless they block it.
No, the interstate, you're not gonna be able to be on the interstate. From the airport to the Superdome, can no car be on the highway, but the president limousine and his entourage. That's the only thing that be on the interstate. Ain't no other car besides police car can be.
So that means that you're gonna have a lot of traffic in the city. Is gonna be bumper to bumper.
Right.
Trying to get to
on them little side streets, and it's only certain. I don't know what the distance is to I-10, but you can't get I don't know if it's a mile, half a mile, or what to the interstate. All them side streets.
Well,
you can't get close to the interstate. The only thing on the interstate would be the president limo and his party with him.
Well, we gotta end this show. Love to be able to talk to you about all of that, but as we get ready to end this show, you know how we always end it.
No such thing of being half dead, Dr. Williams.
If you're dead, you're dead.
You're dead. We'll see y'all next week, and we hope that you enjoy the game tonight.
Yo, Mob, kick it for me one time.